Hello everyone, I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Flashman85, aka Gemini Laser, and you've been listening to Mega Man 10 Maximum Speed by E-Tank. I am resuming officially my playthrough of Magmal 2, as we like to call it, Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest 2, and this is going to be a little bit different from before. Previously, I played the game in a beta stage before it was officially released, just to announce the results of the contest. Now that the game has officially been released, and patched several times, I'm going to attempt a full playthrough, playing it from scratch because lots of things changed about the game, so my old save game is no longer valid. So I'm kind of going into this blind, at least to all of the new features and tweaks and cleaned up things, but there will be plenty of it that I've already seen. I'm booting up the game right now, and I've got a few different things I can do to make the game run better if it's lagging, so please just let me know. I'm also excited about this because I'm going to do things in reverse this time. I started from the bottom of the barrel and worked my way up to the cream of the crop. Now I am going to be playing through in a fashion where I start at the top of the list with the best ranked level and work backwards. My rationale here is I was getting exhausted by the time I got to the end of the contest. Oh boy, FPS is low. Hang on a second, there's one thing I can do. So yeah, by the end of my live stream, it looked like I was, starting to get fed up with things, and yeah, I was a little bit tired and exhausted. So we'll try starting fresh from the top, and also seeing if all of the boosts and upgrades that you can get throughout the game make the lower tier stages more palatable. So let's see how we do. Oh, first I want to pop into options. Now I've already configured stuff, but I did want to point out we have a text content that we can change from family to PG-13. I will be doing family, of course, because I'm me. New music for the options screen. I appreciate that there are all of these features, but I'm not going to use any of them. I prefer the older Mega Man color scheme. Don't need the charge bar, so fun thing. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ridiculous numbers of players. So lots of new features have gone into this, and we'll see how we go. Also, please let me know if the volume is too high, too low, whatever. Let's erase the game I'm not playing. I will try and pay attention to chat. Also, I'm going to be playing this more at my pace. This is not about showing off as many levels as possible in the shortest amount of time possible. This is me playing through the game, because I have not picked up this game since it has been released. So, if I start spending too much time on a level that you don't like, let me know, maybe I'll skip past it, but this is more for me, and I'm sharing my playtime with you. So, what does this festival have to offer? The whole city has been decorated and set up for a giant festival celebrating robotics and technology. The main show, from what I've heard, is new virtual simulations that real objects can interact with. Tons of people have made their own simulations, all as tributes to your efforts, Mega Man. I even heard that there's a beta simulation I can read directly from line break memories ... Weird. Wait, what do you mean tributes to my efforts? What are those simulations like? Question mark on the edge of the wall there. Sorry, not trying to nitpick, just pointing things out for the next update. Tributes as in stages, just like your various adventures. Some even made their own robot masters. So, this is a festival full of virtual death traps. Well, think of it as training, and you can't die in them anyways. You can try as many times as you like. Tons of people and robot masters from all over the world have gathered here, and it will truly be grand. The festival organizers have organized... Yes, all the submitted simulations into tiers based on quality. At the end of each simulation, there's an energy element just like the areas from the last festival. What's more notable is that as a proof of concept, you can bring the elements into the real world. If you can get enough elements, I could possibly use them to power a peacekeeping robot, or the like, just like Gamma, because that couldn't possibly end poorly. Sounds cool to me. Hopefully Wily will stay out of this, but if he doesn't, I'll take care of it. Considering last time, I doubt he'll try anything spectacular either way. The festival is right outside my lab, on the far right end. Watch out for tourists, by the way. Ha ha! I've already had to clean up my lab quite a bit to make things less confusing for them. Have fun, Mega Man! Alright, so here we go. Dr. Light! I didn't mean to shoot you, I'm sorry! I'm going to skip all of the reading stuff right now just to get us back into the game. I will eventually go back and chat with everybody and see what new dialogue there is, what new characters there are since the beta that I played. But I want to see what actually we are saving toward, to see if anything has changed. I don't remember off the top of my head whether the number amounts have changed. Okay. And again, if you're wondering what weapons we have available to us, we have these! That's really all you need. Wait a second, is that sign new? Light Labs, the center of modern robotics! I dig it. We have Jewel Satellite. We have... is that a new color scheme? I can already tell there's some new music selections. What is this? Grab Buster. Oh! I can't. We have Triple Blad. We have Flash Stopper. Apologies for anyone who's epileptic. This game will be difficult to play through. We have Slash Claw. You look new. Boomo! 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 Hi. We have Wheel Cutter, and I believe... nope, that's 6th place. I ruined it for everyone. Well, you already know. We have Goldo Bouncy Carnival here. And we still have Rush Quile. Wow, this is taking me forever to get up to top of the world. Wee. Wait, I can't... oh, okay, I can't get through there. Yeah, I'm gonna start at the top, and then we'll go down. Oh man, I should have just stood at the bottom and done this. Oh, I guess I can't reach if there's no ceiling immediately visible. Is this it? 2nd place! Not true. Or, I mean, it's true, it's 2nd place, but that's not where I wanted to be. Here we are! 1st place! Shinryu Identity Crisis! It looks like those kind of get a bit of a redesign, too. Cool, so here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Oh gosh. Oh boy. Are we gonna play in slow motion? Oh good, it just took forever to load. Woohoo! No, we might be playing in slow motion there. Zoop. Wow. And... whoop. Now, I still really dig the Turn into Robot Masters idea. It was one of the highlights of Mega Man Powered Up, which I was not terribly fond of. And I very much enjoyed it in Rock Force. So I dig being able to do this here. Wee. What? Bees. And we have to... yeah, wait. There we go, that's right. You have to be a little clever about it. This music sounds slightly remixed. Bees. Oh! I was so busy looking at my bees that I did not bother to look at the spiked floor. No! Okay. More so than usual, don't die. Okay. Boing. Don't look, bees. You're going fall to your knees and die a lot. Bees. I don't know, it's tricky because, like, I love being able to play as Robot Masters. I think the puzzle elements here are well done. That's fun. But it's difficult. I don't know, I feel like it's difficult when you start getting people who are really good at programming into the mix, because, you know, then it starts to blur the line between this is a good Mega Man level because you know how to use all of the elements that you're at your disposal well, and... Oops, that was close. And here's something that's super cool inherently that you were able to program because of your programming skill independent of level design. You know, even if it fits a cool concept, the farther it moves along beyond what you had in the original dev kit, the harder I feel like it is to really judge it as fairly on par with everything else. So I think that's my one major reservation about this. Like, this is super cool. This is a very fun, enjoyable stage. Why are you still bouncing off of everything? But I can't help but feel like maybe there was some sort of slight advantage for all of the cool technical wizardry that went into making the stage possible at all. Well, the stage that got into Tier 10 with no new assets as well, I wasn't as thrilled with as a lot of other people were. But that's why I'm also replaying this, coming at it fresh, because I want to see if that really is, you know, truly how I felt. Or if I was just kind of worn out from everything, and not in the best mind frame for this. Whoops. Hey, I know this tune. Boo 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 boo. Well, yeah, I guess the flip side to making your own assets, right, so you can go through those, is that you have to be good enough, that's right, fans, for your assets not to be terrible. Like, they have to be very well polished and not break. So there's more risk, but more reward, perhaps. I think I'm liking this section more than I remember liking it on stream. Ah! Beams! I ran out of bees, so now I gotta go with beams. Zoop! Zoop! Boo. Oh wait, I should actually collect bolts here. Here we go. I apologize if I miss stuff in chat, because there's more people than usual, which is super cool. I'm very excited to have everybody on board here. So there's more text for me to catch. That worked! Nope. What am I doing? But that was interesting. Whew. Oh, that was the way I was supposed to go. Sorry, I thought that was a secret way. I probably missed something important. This was my favorite section. I mean, I love Mega Man 4. I love Bright Man. Well, I don't love Bright Man, but I like Bright Man a lot. And I'm big on puzzle platforming, and I thought this was just such a smart, clever way to use Bright Man's weapon. But yeah, pardon moi if I miss some important things in chat. You know, it's the way it always goes. I do my best to keep on top of things and read and not miss too much, but you know, doesn't always work. And that's true. Outside of the skins, is mostly dev kit. So I guess it's more presentation that this stage gets the advantage on than gameplay so much. Yeah, I love this. And I like that there's an element of strategy to being able to quick switch your weapons. Oh! Completely botched that one. Oh well. Oh no! Well, I know this number. It's the number 2. I only like Brightman because he's just a Flashman variant. Well, if I had a superpower of my choice, being able to manipulate time would be what I would choose. So, having a Robot Master, any Robot Master who does that, that's automatically a check plus in my book. Also, I kind of love the little bit of ridiculousness of Brightman's design. It's just charmingly silly. Now wait, do this right. Yeah, I did it right! I don't want this to fall from under me. There we go. Just as I'm starting to move. Weep! Weep! Turns out I don't need the health. Shboing! What am I doing with it? Oh, right. I'm Hornet Man now. That makes a difference. Now I need to get into the thinky part. So I need to get back up around there. Nope. Try it again. Whoop! Okay. Good. Now that goes down there. There we go. It's cute how you think I need that power-up. No, I agree. To an extent, Ace, that code-wise, this is very much a standard stage. But being able to play as the Robot Masters goes a long way, I think, in giving this stage character. Because the other minor criticism I have... right, you're invincible, aren't you? Oh, that didn't work. The other critique I have of this stage is it does feel a little bit long. I mean, it is long. It's several screens longer than average. Right, there was something I had to do here that tripped me up severely when I was tired. Right. But I can't get back up there anymore. Oh, that's right, that's right. This stays frozen even after. That's right. That was something that I was not clear on at all. But yeah, the stage feels a little bit long, and I feel like without the variety of the different Robot Masters through here, it might start to feel a little long. I mean, even longer. What am I doing? Ow. Good! It worked! Now, I don't feel like there's anything new with this challenge. We've done this one already before. Whoop! Oops! That's interesting that it doesn't hit them from underneath. There we go. I do not remember this room at all. But it's clever, it's fun, I like it. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I think, like, here the pace starts to slow down a little bit, because this is more or less the same kind of, like, just this specific room right here. It doesn't really offer anything terribly novel from before. Ow! Hopefully that was a checkpoint. Yeah, I wasn't fond of that functionality in this engine, of getting crushed against the ceiling by normal platforms instead of just getting pushed off. Training sequence complete. Thank you for testing our new transmogrifier weapon system. You may go to the right to exit the course, or proceed to an extra challenge located on the left. Well, extra challenge on the left. Here we go. And I'm colorblind, so I don't remember who's who. Oh, that's me. That's you. That's you. You are probably my safest bet, because I can hide out on the ceiling. Right, always save one. Did you just ride on top of me all the way up? Woohoo! And new costumes available. I like that it tells you that. I don't think it told him before. Me. Anybody. And hopefully these work this time and don't break, because that was one of the most obnoxious things about the beta, is having those key doors not always work. Did I see Ultraman dab? Maybe I wasn't looking closely. I think I saw something. Submitted cheat run? What does that mean? So I know that all of my actions here are going onto the leaderboard. Right, so many weapons, so many options, so many things that I can't ride right now. That was terrible. No! Oh, you know what? I could just ride the wall like a normal person. Anything of interest up here? No? I am disappointed. Alright, so now we're off to... which one was... probably not this one. Third place. I skipped one. So yeah, overall, I like that last stage. Here we go. Second place. Entity 1037, the stage nobody asked for. It's still not my favorite. It does feel like it goes on a bit long, but I do like a lot of what it does. Go to the costume shop. There's a new special thing there. This feels really loud. Okay. I will go to the costume shop, as requested, because we already know what, you know, Mega Man looks like. Do I have the teleporter yet? Zoop. Where am I going? Yeah, for some reason, I am really atrocious at navigation in this game. I see that there are arrows in the background now. That helps at least. Go to the dojo, too. Okay. I don't have enough bolts to bother with the costume shop. Which way am I going? Alright, I'm following you. I am trusting you, chat. Can I check the mailbox? No. Has the festival been going well? I have every shift, so I haven't been able to see any of the stuff. The festival has barely started, but I'm still pleased with who's here. Perhaps, Mega Man, more people will start coming. Maybe waste time by getting some energy elements? Is that what we call it, wasting time?
I'm running one of those booths where you break glass bottles. I'm still waiting on the shipment for bottles, though.
Okay, so costume... Wait, what? A nice outfit, I suppose. Is it really a costume, though? I don't even know what that is. Hi, Mega Man! I hope you like my silly little costume shop. It's not silly. Please do buy a costume or pick one you've already bought. Proceeds to go curing Robo-Enza. Okay. Good. I approve. Bye, then! Rose costume shop is so cool. I can live my wildest dreams. Right. So dojo. The arena. I am not going to enjoy the arena. I'll do it. I will eventually do it. I'm not gonna like it. And you're locked. And you're locked. And you're locked. And what are you? Boss Gallery! Take on any boss to your heart's content. Unlock more bosses by completing more levels. Oh, that's horrific. Hopefully that's just, like, a Toadman-shaped punching bag and not actually mangled Toadman. Mega Man, welcome to my dojo. I had the idea of creating a meetup place for the bravest, strongest fighters right in the festival. I've prepared training rooms and some arenas with rematches against bosses for anyone, even you, to try. Some of the rooms in the dojo are locked. They'll become unlocked once you gain more strength.
Sorry, but this tent is only for people with a VIP pass. Sorry, Mega Man, I give you one, but they're stingy on giving them out.
I am not a VIP. Apparently Nightman is really interested in some nickel object. I'd say to talk to him about it. I think I do get something for, like, one noble nickel, yes?
Have you tried Nightman's chivalrous cider? It's fantastic!
Sorry, that's more of a Grenade Man voice. But he explodes, so it's okay. You look bored.
Oh, Mega Man, I was hoping you'd show up. I have something important to tell you. I assume you've heard of these nickels that I'm looking for. These are called noble nickels. They're special tokens scattered all around the simulations. They're quite valuable, and I'm seeking them out. If you can get certain numbers of them, I can reward you handsomely. Okay, man. Hello there, I see you don't have the number I'm looking for next. Come back when you have, say, 10 nickels.
Okay. Oh, I like that there's, like, a squirm spittoon or something down there. Oh, right. England. Yes. Well, just because he's from England doesn't mean that he needs to have an English accent.
I made sure to get up early for this festival, and I'm really glad I did. I love this city.
Taking the long way back. I always found those lamps of Bright Man to be a bit awkward. Give me a hug! Hi, Mega Man! We're constructing a cool giant pit with the help of Galaxy Man, our sponsor. We're not done yet, so maybe check back later. Oh boy, what could that be? Up ahead is the main festival grounds! There's all the best simulations there! This is the best ever!
Welcome to Tier 9. It may not look like it, but this section is very close to Dr. Light's lab. If you continue to the right, you'll wind up right next to it.
I.e. not Centaur Man's voice.
Does anyone else smell dairy products? I hope there are none being served here. I'm lactose intolerant.
Maybe that's what Bright Man's weapon is. It isn't a flash of light, it's just milk.
Yesterday, Airman told me he was my biggest fan. Humbled by his kind words, I told him that I'm his biggest air conditioner.
What? Sunny skies, 60% humidity, 70 degrees Fahrenheit? How am I supposed to go skiing in this weather? This is an outrage! Whoop! Oh, I'm not talking to you, because I'm going this way. Although I can talk to you. Hi! Just so you know, you're going to enter Tier 9, if you continue to the left.
If you just came from Light's Lab and don't want spoilers, tiers 1 through 8 are to the right. If you want access, the tiers 10 levels. Press up in front of this rainbow.
No, of course it doesn't sound Canadian, because I had Canadian for like a split second, and then he started talking in wiggly caps, and I kind of lost it, I'm sorry. Of course, that doesn't sound like whatever you're trying to go for is probably accurate of basically any voice I bring up. We were over here. Alright, just make everybody happy. I'll try my stereotypical, awful, not really Canadian accent on everybody else, because it's already starting to morph into something else, eh? You know, one really has to respect the budget that went into this festival. The organizers created a sewer, a forest, a subway train, an arcade, a VR room, a restaurant, a tower, and a platform that goes all the way to outer space. Just think of how much that would cost. What is my favorite type of accent to imitate? Ooh, that is a tricky question. Because it really depends on my mood. But the ones that I always fall back on are the British, Canadian, Russian, for however well or poorly I do them. They're still fun. This place is so amazing! All of these lights, statues, the fact that it's in outer space! This will be the best news story of my life! Heh! You must be pretty flattered, huh, Mega Man? If it's in space, where is your spacesuit? So that was 3. Now we'll go to 2. Can you fit in here? Maybe not. Thank you! I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit. Remind me to turn it back up. So, yes. Hi! Cute. Oh, Plum is a robot. Right. Shame on me. What kind of a Mega Man fan am I? Ah! I'm gonna do this right. Although I'm curious to see if falling down that pit to the left goes anywhere too. Wait, cheat run? Is that what pressing 2 is all about? It makes me a cheater? I pressed 2. It was a normal pit down to another state. No, it wasn't. But if that's really a bottomless pit, there should be a shadow on the bottom so that you know that's what it is. Bees, 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 bees. Nope, don't want it. You can't catch up with me. Ah! I had not counted on that contingency. Ow. Yeah, bring it on! Oh. Bring it on just a slight bit less, you guys. I fell down. Oh, what a terrible place to run out of. I thought that was embarrassing. Wait, idiot, idiot. I can do better. Come back. We'll hide up here. No, we'll go on the other side. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Whee! Okay. said this here on the... Because red is death, right? Is that what I recall? Oh, I should have brought... Oh, good, I have 3 E-tanks and an M-tank. That is superfluous. Yay! It's a Dr. Cossack stage. Making me happy. Oh dear. Mega Man? What are you doing here? You shouldn't just barge into where someone lives. That's it, I'm mad! Oh yeah, I can feel it, I'm fired up! This is it, Mega Man, this is the time where I get your power! Oh boy. Too many health bars. You know, I was actually thinking about Wheel Cutter. Ow. I think that's a lie. Oh boy. Probably could have done this better. And I'm gonna get hit in the face. It'll be hurtful. I'm not clear on where this hide on the wall. You have misled me! I'm also not sure how I feel about being able to just fall into the spikes if you're a little too far to the right. Well, that was awful. So yeah, if anybody has any special tips or tricks about how to fight this boss that don't involve wheel cuttering myself into a deathly corner, let me know. That's what I did last time. I didn't quite... Bad. Use the wheel cutter right above a spike. And stay on the edge. Okay. That does not seem to be doing... I am not understanding what you are telling me to do here. I am using the wheel cutter right above his spike. What do you mean? Obviously this isn't working. That didn't work. I might have to come back to this later, unless somebody can give me actual advice that helps. Yep, I am magnetically attracted to every one of his projectiles. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I thought that's what he was gonna do. That worked. So I see he is telegraphing his attacks. I'm just slow to pick up on everything. Here we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, I'm out. Jump! That's incredibly frustrating. So like I said, I'm playing this for me, not you. Right. Stop that. If I run out of E-tanks, I'm just not even going to bother with this one again. Drop something, isn't it? Let's get out of the spikes this time. I'm sure he has other weaknesses too. I probably should have looked into that. No! How can I lose? I am wondering that same thing. Darn, next time I won't go so easy on you. Don't mess this up. Okay. Okay. Yay. Alright, now let's go back and do it the wrong, real, right way. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, okay. So, not the best boss battle in my Mega Man history, but I'll take a victory. Okay. Boop. Oops, sorry. I tried to hold off on playing this until more people had, you know, I wanted to give it at least a week or two before playing this so that more people could get through stuff. Ow. So my apologies for prematurely kind of spoiling some stuff with, but then again, I've already, you know, played through the whole game. Or at least all of these submitted levels. And I'm kind of bummed that there was as much of a delay as there was between me streaming the levels and the game being released, because I regret showing off as much as I did. Okay, here we go. With the expectation that people would be playing it for themselves, perhaps before getting a chance to watch through all of my videos. So that's not a knock at the dev team, that's just, if I would have realized how much more there was to do, I would have been a little more judicious in how much of the game I actually played. I still think this is a super cool concept. And executed well. Blah, 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 blah. Right. And this is totally messing with your mind, and I love it. And I appreciate Entity reaching out to me to... Oh, wait a second. Do I need to use a special something here? I feel like I do. I appreciate Entity reaching out to me to see if this stage was colorblind friendly. Oh, okay, I can jump through them, they just kill me instantly if I land on top of them. Got it. These, and these. Hopefully this is the right way! Well, that's mean. I feel like that shouldn't be floating there if it's not possible for you to get through it. By just walking over it. Oh! Thought that would take out both of y'all! Hoip! Honk! Hip! Bibbity! Alright. Oh gosh. And the other way we go. Howdy diddly. Black tarantula. Whee! I do like the reuse of Mega Man Endless ideas here. I already have one. Can I get more than one? No! I didn't think so. This is super exhilarating, by the way, just powering through all of these. Just to be safe. Slow bullet, follow my progress. Oh, you know what? I should have used the M-Tank, because I knew it was only going to stock one. I thought just on the off chance that it had been changed in this game, I might be able to stockpile. That would be cool. This is considerably less stressful now that I know what to expect here. And now that I'm using Jewel Satellite, I feel like I wasn't using Jewel Satellite before. Also, I'm not gonna try and stop to read chat too much, because that would be really bad. Oh gosh. Ah, I jumped! I tried to jump. It did not work. Sadness. Oh sure, it was fun going into this blind, but this specific section got to be really stressful. Especially at the end of a long day of live streaming, not knowing what was ahead and realizing how long it goes on, and not having control over the speed of how long it goes on. You know, I like that with other types of challenges, you know, normal types of challenges in Mega Man games. You have some degree of control over how long you have to spend in any section, because a lot of the time you can just damage boost and rush through places instead of being patient if you think you can afford to take the damage. Whereas here, you have to do everything right, and you have to do it the same way. Oh, my controller was not responding. I pressed the jump button. It just, did not work. That second one was on me, though. Alright, I'll do this. So out of curiosity, chat, who here has played through all of Magmal 2 yet? Anybody? Or at least gotten to the Wily stages? Presumably there are Wily stages. Because I'm curious to know how many people are watching this like, oh yeah, I've been through here, and how many people are like, go ahead, spoil everything for me, I don't care. Yes, good for you, Megavile. Okay, don't jump all the way off screen. Because that will... Whoa! Did not mean to slide. Like, I totally could have used a checkpoint here. And the extra distraction of Jewel Satellite does not help. That's one more thing in motion to panic me. I like that there's a screen of nothing here. This is a good breather. Hee I actually don't mind the Apache Joes. I know a lot of people hate them, but I always keep my Mega Buster charged except when I don't. So I'm generally prepared for them, and I kind of like the twitch reflex that you get of, oh gosh, there they are! A lot of polarizing levels are big maze levels. I can agree with that. And I like how these are telegraphed too. Yeah, this is just so clever, and I love how this just was born out of an old internet joke. No, I really like this stage. This is one of my favorites, I think. Despite that long section that is a little stressful without a checkpoint there, and where you really do have to do it perfectly every time instead of having a little bit of leeway. You know, I still like the construction of this. I think it's very clever. It uses a lot of good ideas. And even the reuse of the challenges from Endless, even though they may not be entirely novel, I think they fit the theme of the level really well. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat instead of reading my feed. Oh, I'm supposed to be shooting! Duh! I'm surprised nobody alerted me to this any sooner. Like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, this breaks everything, don't do that. Oh gosh. I ruined it. Yes, thank you, finally! I've been so thrown off by bosses that just drain their own health. This is cool, I like this. Apologies again to everybody who's epileptic. This is not a good game for you to play. Ow! What? Right, continue to shoot. This is working! I like it! Any excuse. Yeah, I'm motion sickness. Any excuse to use wire adapter. Oh gosh. Yeah, I want to make it a point to use more wire adapter this playthrough. Because this is one of my favorite utilities, and I did not use it nearly as much. Although it's also a utility that works better when you know that you're going to need to use it. Like, maybe not so much a first playthrough type of thing. Oh gosh. Is there anything I can auto-set to do its thing for me? That was satisfying. I like that. Whew. Hoo-ha-hoo. Well. Yes, exhilarating. Third place, Corby and Freeman, Haunt Man. Let's come at this one with fresh eyes. Again, I'm not a big fan of horror-type atmosphere. I still don't like that these logs look like they're part of the background, although I recognize that I think they're the same color as the dirt down there, but it still throws me off. Yeah, I like the Mario 3 Ghost Blob things, too. Let's see. I'm still trying to determine how much I like this gimmick. I seem to recall there was some aspect of it that felt inconsistent later on. I'll need to see if that was just me being tired and not picking up on the subtlety or what. I mean, definitely going for a lot of classic, you know, like Castlevania-type Medusa head enemies and the Mario 3 ghosts, and I've actually finally played Shovel Knight since the last stream, and like the skeleton enemies that lose their head that you can bat back at them. So I don't know. I would assume that there was some inspiration taken from all of those things, and they're all horror themed, so it's already appropriate. I think that's part of what I remember about this stage, is that the gimmick parts are interesting. Oops, messed that one up. But then there are little breaks like that last section that I just got through that didn't feel as interesting, didn't feel as much like the challenge was being stepped up. Why am I using only the Buster? I know better than that. Anything over on the sides? Put more flying things in the air. Nope. It just looks like you should be able to go through. I do like having that open architecture every once in a while to sort of give the illusion that there's more to the stage than just where you're being led. Oh, this time that. Wait a second. Yeah, okay, I see you're up top. I think that's... This is what confused me. Just having the other enemies here. Yeah, I think this just gets to be a little much for my brain to process. Blark. I thought I could get through there faster. Yeah, I think I wanted a little more out of that gimmick and maybe a little less headache-inducing for me. I should be farming those 150 bolts to get my bee's skin. Oh, it's true. Maybe I won't glitch myself into oblivion this time. Ah! I want it! I want it! You are somewhat susceptible to these. Though perhaps not as susceptible as you should be. For my slow process. Yay! Yes, let's continually miss you. That worked! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I am going backwards, not to postpone Yggdrasil Ignoble as long as possible. I am going backwards because I want to come at the levels that I played at the very end of my previous stream fresh, when I'm not completely exhausted from powering through... how many stages were there again? And I also want to do it in reverse so that the allegedly worse stages have me with more power-ups to be able to get through them more easily. And also to try these levels without all the power-ups to see if the difficulty balance is still as fair without all the upgrades. 4th place, Blackmore Darkwing, Neapolitan Man. I like this one. Oh, I'm sure there's all sorts of aspects of vulnerabilities that I don't know and may never discover. Funny enough, I'm not as fond of Edie's as I am most other brands, actually. Bluebell's good, I like Bluebell. Wait. You can have a mixer attachment, so can I. Right. Now we have... Slush. Bees for everyone. When in doubt, always bees. Ow! When in doubt, hold right and mash the attack button. That didn't work either. Nope. I'm still figuring out as I go. Yes! Good. What weapons are the best ones to use? Well, if you don't have access to bees and you're in doubt, the answer is still bees. You just can't be helped anymore. Oh! Should have slid. I was able to walk by the last one. This is just such a clever concept and so executed so well. And I guess here comes the argument again about custom programming, because there's a lot of custom enemies in here too. I think for me the difference is that these are just new types of enemies, whereas Identity Crisis kind of, at least visually, and to an extent with the teleporters, crud, that is not what I wanted to do. Just sort of the base... It's not like, here's a new object, deal with it. It's sort of like, here's a new core feature of the game. If that makes sense. Oh good, I still have these. Hey, that worked pretty well. Good. Good a weapon as I thought it might be for that. Okay. Actually, I kind of like the puzzle aspect of that last section there, where if you crack too many of the blocks, you're done for. You've doomed yourself. But I think you haven't necessarily seen those blocks quite to the extent yet where you would necessarily realize, oh, once they're gone, they're permanently gone, I can't just leave this screen and come back and they'll respawn, like most other things do. Hey! 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 While I still have bees to use, please. Right. Once I'm done with the top 10, what's next on the list? I'm just gonna keep going from top to bottom. And I think... Wow, that was terrible. I think to make things easier on myself, I'm only going to pop into Nightman's in between tiers, so that I'm not constantly running back and forth. Well, yeah, Ace, but it's my fault because I playtested this level, and I also said, hey, that's a cool idea, I like it, so I gave him encouragement, so you can blame that partially on me. But yeah, I agree that there's perhaps a better way to introduce that idea that you're not going to get them back if you break them. Whoops. You'll be the best one here. I knew what I was doing going into that one. How cute. You think you can harm me? Ah! Let's... Good. Oh, okay. That... It was only because I softened it up, I guess. That's interesting. Huh. Fire! Hey! That projectile followed me from the previous screen. Yeah, I agree, Ace. This is another one of my favorite levels in the contest. Nobody wants to give me help. Why not? Why you not like me? Okay, this one. Let's not mess this one up. Because I always mess this one up. Even better. Perfect. Hi. I'm going to just sacrifice myself here. I don't think I have enough health to get through this. I forget what we decided was his weakness. Right. That works. Boo-doo-boo. Also, I like the little saving icon at the bottom. I think that's smart. Okay. Now let's go the opposite direction of the arrows. Also, I'm again not being as thorough about reading everybody's dialogue because I've already read everybody's dialogue, and if there's new stuff, please alert me to that fact and say, hey, go back and talk to so-and-so, if you know that it's different from how it was when I played the game before. 6th place, did we miss? No, we missed 5. Ah. 5th place, NaOH, Quarantine Woman. Oh yeah, obviously, I'll go back and clean up all the noble nickels if I miss them. But I think just to keep things moving, if I don't realize off the top of my head that I've missed a nickel, then I'll be able to figure that out later. Wait, how did we did it this way. Oh yeah, I'm sure I said this before, but even though I generally don't like horror as a genre, or, you know, spooky, creepy stuff, especially where mutants are involved, I think this level is pretty strong. It creates a cool atmosphere. Oh, I do that wrong every time, and I realized just as I was firing I was not in the right position. Well, I get another chance at doing it right. Also, super impressed that there is no slowdown on this compared with last time. Well done. Oh, it's ghosted because I got it already. Cool. Whoa! What? I'm sure that's... Oh, it's even got a different graphic there. That's probably a mistake. Okay, let's see if I can... I screwed it up again! Or at least I dodged the initial blast. I am just terrible at fighting these. I've always been terrible at fighting shambling cans. Alright, because I'm terrible at platforming. What works well against you? I forget if the timing ever got changed so that you don't get hurt just immediately, unavoidably, if you slide. Slow bees. Very slow. Right, I forget how I need to beat this. Keep going off the edge, and then I think I can still do this. Yes. No! Didn't count on that. Oh, not that I needed that. Yeah, in retrospect, I also play-tested this level. At the time, I didn't feel like the hazmat enemies here were too spammy because I was able to stay just ahead of them enough that they created this fun sense of tension. But I think either if they took fewer hits or if they spawned even a little less frequently. I think that is one thing I did mention, that they did spawn a little too frequently. And it was, I do believe it was toned down from how it was before, in a previous iteration. But yeah, I think either giving them a little less health or having them spam not quite so frequently, or having like a hard limit to how many you can have on screen. Yeah. Oh! That's not the direction I was expecting to be shooting. The music is super exciting, though. I think the tension it generates. Yep, waiting period before they start spawning would also be good. What? Oh, that's not how I wanted to play that. I don't think that's going to give me enough. Nope! I was hoping that would give me a little more balance, but I kind of knew that it wouldn't. Don't need it. Yeah, I don't... This doesn't feel entirely like Mega Man to me, but, you know, I dig the atmosphere that it generates. Definitely the strongest point here. Let's see if I've... Oh, right, I need to jump at one of the middle ones, and then, yeah, I've consistently... Wow, I dodged that, that was good. Hey, am I actually learning how to fight her? This is exciting. Yeah, because I could not get her pattern down before. Oops! Ah, not quite, not quite. Yes, just use the bees, fine. That's exciting, though. I'm really happy to finally have started to get her pattern down. I'll hit her with one charge shot, then we'll go to bees. We'll completely miss with the charge shot. I like that flash of hazard detected to indicate why there is a change in her, And I'm out of bees. And I'm out of health. The pattern is predictable enough if you can survive long enough to see that there's a pattern, but because of the... Still missed. But because of the amount of damage done, and because it's kind of an irregular pattern with projectiles overlapping slightly, it's a little weird to get used to. Like, it's harder than it looks, I would say. But obviously I'm picking up on it now. But then, with the speed increase... The speed increase makes it a whole new pattern to get used to, basically. Ha! Okay, now we go down to that 5th level, whatever. Also, I'm going to keep playing until I get deliriously hungry, probably, or until I get tired. 6th place, the Stove Guy, beneath sand and rock. Right, the Donkey Kong Country stage. There's a bunch of enemies all introduced all at once. Oh, I like that they sparkle. That helps them stand out even more, which is good because they, again, colorblind. They look like they blend in with the color scheme a little more than maybe they should. Wait. What did I do? This way. Oops. You know, I recently replayed the original Donkey Kong Country, and it's just as good as I remember it being. Still one of my all-time favorite platformers. Well, games. Boing. I'm not going to do that one yet. I forget which way I should be going next. Ow. Yes, I know, bolts. Bolts to check. But like I said, once I'm done with the tier, then I'm gonna go see Nightman. Alright, so I have one key. Oh! Right, Slash Claw probably cuts through his shield. And nothing down there. I wish this wall would have been blocked off. I feel like that would have been better. Okay, I'm going to go up here now. And remind my... Whoopsie doodle. Remind myself what I was doing. Not Nightman, I'm sorry, that's Noble Nichols. So you're just bolts. I guess I can stay on Triple Blade for a while. I don't use this one as much just because of its placement on the roster for cycling through it quickly. Is there something up here, or is this just a waste of space? It's just a waste of space! Ow. But yeah, talking about Donkey Kong Country, I did play through a little bit of Donkey Kong Country 2 on live stream. Good timing, that one. So you can look back through my archives. It's one of my backloggery choice live streams, where I get through the first 2.5 worlds. Oh, I tried to jump, it did not work. Ow, right. I do like the use of these popping out of the pits, the quicksand pits. I think that's smart. Not as fond of them going on to the next screen. Ow. Yeah, I think... play smart. Yeah, this is starting to feel a little samey. It's not bad, but it's not getting me pumped the way some other stages have. Let's go up here. Right. I do like this part, though. I think maybe I might have liked either a stage where it was more the, you know, kind of puzzle platforming with the keys, or just a straight-up left-to-right stage, and then you do the whole thing in reverse on the jet bike at the end. I think putting the two of those together kind of weakens the stage a little bit, because you can't quite focus as much on one or the other. Say Triple Blade works. Not as well as I wanted it to. Ow. Sorry. Right. Not useful. And I'm sure wire is going to be incredibly helpful. Whoa! That actually worked. Yeah. That's okay. And this is a fine boss. This is totally in line with, you know, Mega Man style. I gotta get better about fighting this thing. Wait a second, does sending bullets back at it do damage? Enough? Now I'm looking at fireballs, and those aren't helping. Go back to what you were doing! Fine. I'm looking at the health bar and not at my own well-being. Right. Alright, I give up. Triple blade. That's what I thought. I just didn't feel like it was doing any damage. Yeah, it looks like this should totally do it. And it just totally isn't effective enough. It does 1 damage? 2 damage? 2 damage. I guess you don't need to aim as hard. You have 3 times the number of chances to actually hit something. And I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. At least I got multiple hits in with that. Yay! Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so that was that. Where are we going now? 7th place, Red Bloopy, Cyberman. Right, did not like this one. Let's see if my opinion is improved this time around. So this had the weird gimmick that confused the heck out of me. I'm trying to figure out how to get that noble nickel, because I don't think I've figured out how to get that one before. Because in a game like this, these might as well be instant death spikes. That'll work. And the instant death spikes don't look like instant death spikes. Right. And in a game where there's no lives, this is really no different from having a bunch of instant death things, and then continuously being taken back to the checkpoint just a little faster than you would get for your death animation. I forget if these actually do anything, if this actually does anything. And I'm pretty sure you just have to wait through this, yeah. I'm not even entirely in love with the graphics on this level, just because they feel a little too detailed for their own good. Like, if this were a 16-bit Mega Man game, I would be completely fine with this, but there's just Like that, way too much going on in the background for me to even notice that there were spikes there. That's irritating. Yeah, and I think if... And I agree, Ace, if the teleporters had been used in a way that really leveraged their puzzle ability, I think I'd be more okay with it, but for the time being, it just feels like spikes without having spikes. Get hit by the mini-boss, then go straight left. Okay. I guess I could have tried that. Huh? Ah. And I'm stuck here forever if I run out of weapon energy. Wait, what? Am I back here? Okay. Is he making sounds at me? It sounds like digitized voice or something. Right. And I probably could have gone through the gate to the right, right? Yeah, 4 noble nickels left. What I'll do is I'll go back to these later and clean out the rest of the noble nickels, unless I know exactly where they are and feel like going to do that. Which one are you? 8th, Strife, Launchman, and Shuttleman. Right, we were just on... Hi, that's not what I meant. I just pressed a button. I forget what number we were on. Was that? That was 7th, okay. So now we are officially on to 8. Hooray. Alright. This is one I might go back for to get all the noble nickels, because I actually remember where they are, I think. And that's the... I've never actually even heard of Freedom Planet, aside from people mentioning that the person who worked on this was involved... was involved with Freedom Planet. Not quite. I let go! Why did I let go? There we are. Not what I wanted to do with you! None of you are helpful. The fan is pulling so hard that not even the blimp can get past it! Now, I'm not sure if other playtesters suggest... Shoot! Wow! Okay. I'm not sure if other playtesters suggested it as well, but I'm very glad that the designer put in some of those solid walls in the background in that section. Because just having that whole horizontal bit with constant scrolling, at least for me, the background was getting a little hard on the eyes. And diminishing the cool factor. But I appreciate it. Ow. having the walls there. Oh, and that's right, it was also difficult to see the rockets. Or at least to notice the holes in the floor. Yikes. Yeah, just get me through the door. Whoa! A little bit of health would be nice. What?! It didn't even look like you quite touched me. I mean, you were probably going to kill me anyhow, but that particular moment didn't seem to be the right one. And I agree with you about that entity. I feel like the stage doesn't really have the challenge progression with the enemies. I jumped, and I got hit. Goodbye, everybody. I don't like this boss. Or mini-boss, even. Not even a full proper boss. That's right, I don't need to use my bees sparingly, because you... Oh, that didn't work. Because you're a mini-boss, and you can take lots of damage at once. Yay! That was much needed. I was hoping for a no-damage Dennis, but obviously that went right out the window. Right. You open doors with keys, and we know what Dennis says already. Ah! Aw, I was hoping for a double kill, and it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. Really? You're that sturdy? Oh wait, hang on. Because somebody asked for this previously, and I think this is funny. Queen. Whoop! Oh, it goes through floors. You heard it here first. Could use that. Oh, that's right. I can jump up on that. Boop. Wait, now I'm being... Oh, that's right, because you changed directions. You confused me. What? I always think of, like, Galaga or Galaxian when I see that spaceship rising up in the background. Ha ha ha. Wait, where'd my key go? I thought I had a spare key. Whoa! Right, this. Ow. I'm gonna do one where I get back into the groove of fighting this one before I start using special weapons. Sorry I don't have as much to say. I mean, I said a lot of my piece the first time I played these levels. Don't jump that high! What are you thinking? I remember him being much harder. Yeah. Blew that one. There is a pattern here. I'm trying way too hard to make the wire work. That's okay. Alright. Let's get back into that groove. Oh yes, the boss is extremely pattern-based. And I do appreciate that you have the weapon refills here. That's good. Yeah, I was super frustrated with this boss at first. Because it is pattern-driven, but it's even more so, I think, than usual. It's the second one. Okay. Yeah, all of this is feeling a lot easier than I remember it being before. Maybe I just have that practice ingrained in me now. Okay. 9th, Sevordes, Komuso Temple. This is another one that I wasn't very impressed with. So let's see if you know, coming at it fresh helps. I'm like, you know what? I am liking the aesthetics more now, for some reason. Because I think coming off of a lot of custom asset heavy stages, this is kind of... Oh, well then. You know, this is kind of a cool use of the pre-made assets. You know, recoloring them slightly short. I wonder if there's anything to the left. I can always go back and explore that later. And I really do dig the Mysteries of the Sith color scheme here. At least that's what it looks like to me. Right, I don't have anything that allows me to slide through the air. Simple challenge. But it's got one central gimmick, and it uses, well, two central gimmicks. It's got the fans and it's got the platforms. But it uses them in various ways. I walked right into that one. And I walked right off of that one. Well, that's nice of you to say, Ace. I'm also playing this in reverse to get a better sense of, you know, to feel like, is there really a significant or a steady decrease in quality as I go from one level to the next. Or does it feel like things suddenly get better, or that there's a huge dip or anything like that, so... I know, special weapons. It could be platforming the honest way. Like that. Woo! Whoops. Yeah, this is fun. This is, this is just solidly enjoyable. It's not doing anything to blow my mind, but it's solid. And I'm going to... Actually, this is a pretty cool challenge. I like that without cheating through it with Sakugane. Yeah, and the aesthetics here, this is just really cool. This sets a neat atmosphere. I like this more than I did before. I think I really was getting tired. And there's always that little bit of pride, no matter how much you want to root for other people and appreciate other people's work and be surprised by, like, oh wow, that was super cool. There's always that little bit of pride of, this one beat my level. I try not to be like that, but there's, still that little bit inside me that's like, oh man, this level? That's okay, I dig this, I like this one. Hey! Come back here! Doo-doo-doo-doo. And we continue moving. And we're getting close to stopping in for upgrades. 10th, Mr. Kurim, Boil Man! And we wait for it to load. We are not going to go left and fight Airman again, because he does not bring any kind of tangible benefit to this playthrough, aside from, being entertaining. Ow. Yeah, I'll reiterate that this stage is probably the most professional feeling out of any of them. Like, as far as, does this feel like a Capcom-created Mega Man stage? And I think this one, more than any other one, absolutely does. But, at the same time, and the level design is like, it's very by the book, everything's introduced well, there's a challenge progression, but I feel like there are a lot of other stages that have caught my interest more, that have done more interesting and unique things with the challenges, and have satisfied my need to find something new in the fan games that I play. So there are other stages that feel more flawed, or at least not as officially Capcom don't feel quite like official Capcom games as much, stages, that I think I would still take over this one. This bubble section feels a little harder than I remember for some reason. There we go. Why are you not triggering? Thank you. And now we wait. Boop! And I still like those enemies. I'm glad that they were in this dev kit to be able to give them a fair shot at being the challenge they were supposed to be in Mega Man 5. Or at least could have been. But yeah, like this So these are interesting new enemies, but I think I was saying before, I don't feel like the theme is tied together quite as well to, you know, really feel like boiling water. Like, we have fire and we have water, which is an interesting contrast, but I feel like more of the stage gimmick could have been used around that. No, I was going for triple blade. We want to have shrimp kebabs. Let's do something perhaps more efficient than shrimp kebabs. Just keep trying more special weapons to see how things are. I'm super surprised that shrimp are not easily sliced apart and, you know, cut up. Yeah, I could get that health. I could also save myself the time and float up on the bubble. Ow! Not paying enough attention. There we go. Good. Gooder. Goodest. What am I doing? I'm probably wasting my energy on this. Ow! Good. Take all of them. Ow. Ow. Here we go. Ah! Nice big open area. I dig it. Right. You have patterns. It requires strategy. Which I do not seem to have. A nickel in the antechamber? Well, that's precisely why I died. Oh, you know what? This might be a vertical scrolling section. Clever. Can't remember if I found that before. Although I usually play around with... anytime there's an open area, see if I can go up or go over. I was not doing that as much this time. That attack throws me, and I haven't paid enough attention yet to see if he does that. There we go. On some sort of pattern? Yay! Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Now we go get some upgrades. Huh? There's a note on the ground. Meet me at Chateau Chevalier-esque. I have some info for you. Well, that sounds great. I always love information. I better go straight to the chateau if I want that info. Wait. I can go to the shop. I should follow up on the note first at the chateau. Uh-oh. But what if I wanted an upgrade? Hey, me. I don't understand this! Why are the tiers in non-linear order? Why is tier 2 on the other side of the city? Ah! That's exactly what I sound like. A nice outfit, I suppose. Is it really a costume, though? Apparently, this is very popular. As well it should be. Do-do-do-do. That's the dojo. I want the chateau. Wait, that's not the chateau. That's the secret club. Tent. tent is not a chateau. That man's pub isn't too far from here. I think that's where a bunch of robot masters hang out. Ah, here we are. Did it get more background behind it? I feel like there's a building there that didn't used to be there. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Uh-oh.
So you came.
Huh? Who are you, and why are you cloaked? It's totally Dr. Wily.
That is confidential, but all you need to know is that I can prove a worthy acquaintance. How are you feeling about the festival so far, I must ask? I have just arrived, and I'm only just getting to know it.
It's fine? The note said that you were giving info. What do you want?
Ah, yes, the info.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn up the volume on the game ever so slightly, because I turned it down for that one level that was, excessive.
Ah, yes, the info. Let's say this. Say, have you ever thought about just the potential of these simulations? With being able to mess with reality and whatnot, it's quite a thought, is it not? It can be used quite easily to solve all of the world's problems. There, as always, could be evil uses for it. I shudder to think what one could do with the power.
Why are you telling me this? Are you plotting something? Oh, is it loud again now? Sorry. I chose the most inappropriate time to make it loud.
What? I'm not plotting anything. However, there are plenty of prolific celebrities that could be plotting anything right now. I could easily prove to you that I'm not plotting anything anyways. We've met before, in fact. Either way, thank you for showing up. I just would have liked to get that off my chest. I found this E-tank when exploring the festival. You can take it if you want.
Okay.
What up?
Ah! Oh wait, you said British. I'll try and do my other, you know, it'll be awful.
Ah, I can at least feel you have at least 10 nickels. As promised, here's a reward. This upgrade will help you get around the festival faster.
Yes, teleportation! Huzzah!
Ah, I can feel that you have at least 20 nickels. Have you heard of the challenge tent? It's right next to the dojo, but it's restricted VIP access. I have some connections round here, so you can take an access card I have lying around.
Ooh, got the VIP pass. The challenge tent. Ooh, challenges. And your exclamation point went off the edge a little bit too much.
Hello there! I see you don't have quite the number I'm looking for next. Come back when you have, say, 35 nickels.
Okay. Was it as awful as I promised? Right, don't want to deal with you and your crystal ball.
Buy craft beer.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, how exquisite to see you again! You can never escape my image, for I am a public domain character.
If you ever find yourself in a tough or inescapable spot, just press 2. It'll solve all your problems.
Do-do-do. How we doing, chat? Do we want to keep going? Do we want to call it here? I may not make it all the way through the next tier. But I feel like this may be a decent time to stop for now. Right, we're not going here yet. This is not the tier.
Why is there no fountain in the city? A true disrespect to water, simply disgusting.
I'm on the lookout in case the Emerald Spears show up and cause trouble. And since playing this last, I have started to read through the Archie Mega Man comics, and I get what that reference is.
Yay. Some weird penguin went into that tower. I wonder what he's doing.
Costume, yes. I'm circling all the way back around the long way for costumes, because I forgot where it was. Wait a second. I can... What was... Sorry, remind me what the teleport option... What? Whoop! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, it was exit. Right, it was hitting exit here. Yes, okay. I was going to go shopping, actually. So I'm going to try and save 250. How many bolts I got? 544. I'll try and save 250 for a costume. 3-shot limit. I can't fire that fast, so that won't help. Maybe. That would be good. Yes, that will be actually... That will be better, because that will help me rack up bolts even faster. Alright, so now... we'll go back out.
Don't worry, Mega Man! If any evildoers pass by, the flames of justice will take care of it!
Costume! Hi again, brother! Feel free to buy a costume or pick one you've already bought. So we have Mega Select, Proto, Bass, or Bass, or Roll. Ooh, that's tempting. Hornet Man, Bright Man. Okay, chat, I will leave it up to you. Do we want Proto Man, Bass, Roll, Hornet Man, Bright Man? I will leave it up to you. Anybody? Anybody have a preference? The first one I see. Bright Man! Bright Man it is. I was hoping that someone would say... Oops. This shop is always exciting, but I'm not sure where we get our wares from. That's not a very good shop owner. Yeah, let me try this again. Yes, I hit the wrong button. I was hoping someone would say Bright Man. Either Bright Man or Roll. Wanting to relive Identity Crisis everywhere, huh? I feel like I could optimize my loadout by wearing this outfit. Yes, that is smart. Let me go into all of the doors so that I can teleport around more easily. Thank you, chat, for that idea. More people said Hornet. I saw Bright Man first. So that's what I go with. And that's usually what happens, is I will go to whichever one people tell me first. I have long since gone past the days of patience to see what the majority wants. And let's see what this is all about. I forget what your voice was. Something like maybe, I see you have a pass. Welcome to my challenge tent. You see, I felt so passionate and explosive about the festival that I decided to set up this tent to, well, challenge visitors. This is probably somebody else's voice, isn't it? You can complete all the various objectives laid down here, and you'll be, and my voice is sore, so I'm going to stop doing the harsh ones. With some cool stuff in the back. Just, you know, something fun on the side. So wait, what? So, wait. This could be interesting. Shoot to exit. Oh, okay, so that's challenge 1, but if I set it up, challenge 9, got it. Collect every energy element in the submissions. Oh, so these are achievements, got it. Every energy element, every noble nickel, yep, the easy ones. Don't know what that's all about. Clear the pit of pits! Oh boy! Challenge and clear the arena. So if you're not familiar with the Pit of Pits, if that's the Pit of 100 Trials that we previously called it, that's basically Mega Man Endless. Sound Room! It's made of sound. Unlock more music by completing challenges. This is cool! I approve. And I like that this is how we get everybody's credits in here for their music work. That's very cool. Just out of curiosity. Let's see what else happened. Or what else we have here. Binary, I am not sure why one of your messages didn't... I thought you could pop the balloons. The secret beverage. Nice. I'm not gonna get greed mode. I don't know why one of your messages disappeared. I thought I disabled auto mod, so nothing should be bleeped out immediately. Ooh. Yikes. No, definitely not getting all of these. Oh man. No, no, no. I approve of this less. Hopefully, if this is just what you get with the sound test, if these are just unlocking stuff in the sound test, I'm totally fine with it. If it's just, like, personal bragging rights. But I get the feeling that I'm going to be very sad if I need to do any of these to unlock real game content. Bright Man's walk animation is very smooth. Oh yeah, you can totally no damage run my level.
I'm offended. The festival employees told me I'm banned from the forest because I'm too dangerous. I don't know why they'd say such a thing. I love trees.
Yeah, I dig the Bright Man sprite. This is fun. It's nice to take a break. I agree. I should probably take a break soon. I just got that hunger pang. It's nice to get a breath of fresh air every once in a while. I'm glad this festival is happening. Oh boy. You look like you're releasing bees into the world. Be free! Oh, that makes me so happy. I think I popped in there by accident already. Look! I'm me! Wait. Haha! I'm just doing, sorry, boring teleporter unlocking stuff. It's funny that on his own weapon, Bright Man is a different color. Yes! Wonderful. Wait. Nope! Ah! Oh, cool. Stop that. Are you new? Yeah, okay, you're not new. Now, is that break all of the balloons at some point? Or is that the one that I wanted to get to? Oh, good. That makes it much easier. Alright. I'm gonna go after this Chivo and destroy all of the balloons. Although if they respawn, I'm not sure if it needs to be done all at once or not. Up ahead is the... Wait! We talked about you already. You have to do it all in one go. Thank you. So that is what we're doing. Welcome to Bees and Balloons, the game. Oh, wait. No. I'm gonna have to, like, jump up and around and find other... You know what? Maybe I'll save that for another time, because I'm sure that there's balloons that I'm gonna miss all over the place. Alright, so... Oh, wait. We're at Tier 9, right? I know, I am a monster. No fun for anyone. Are you new?
Hey, you! Hope you've been enjoying yourself. Must be fun going through all of these simulations with all of their enemies and bugs and death spikes and bottomless pits and bosses and perilous platforming and please don't be mad at us! Were you the top? Cruz Alroy, Sheriff Man, 11th place. Yes, I do believe so. But first, we have a balloon to miss and a boss to pop. I'll go back for the balloons later some other time. Oh, wait! There's more balloons here. Yes, I'm definitely not going to do all the balloons right now. Should have charged. Phooey. I did not come in here with a full charge shot. What the heck? Excuse me?
Oh, Bright Man, I've been expecting you. I apologize for the delay. I had to churn a bit as some training.
I've seen some extremely weird stuff in this festival, but this?
You act like you're surprised. You see, I have an apprentice named Milk. They were like a son to me. Then I heard that a replica of them had been sent to this festival celebrating you as a boss. I was deeply offended. I had to set right this injustice.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act like you forgot what you did! What you did is morally despotic!
I did nothing!
Prepare to pay for your crimes!
What crimes? I never even fought Milk! Well, unless we're talking, like, the last time I fought Milk. Right. Wrong. You say you can't believe it's not Butter Nizumi. Ow. Well, lesson learned, don't stand between a mouse and its milk.
that shield is getting to me, but can I shoot through it? Yes! Ow. Probably not the most effective tool I could be using right now. That didn't even do much, did it? Yeah. I don't think that did much either. Because why would shield be useful against shield? I'll take all the health I can get. Did that go through? Nope. I am once again looking at the health bar instead of the boss. Good enough! What? Once again. Oh, now I'm looking at me instead of at my health. Oh well. Wheel cutter. I would have gotten there eventually. Don't screw up Doorman again. Don't program him so he looks like a real boss. Okay. And now we go to Cruz Elroy, 11th place, Sheriff Man. Boop, boo. This is another solid stage. You know, it doesn't... This one doesn't do anything overwhelmingly new, but it uses its theme so well. And there's a good challenge progression, too. You know, it starts off with some basic stuff and gradually gets a little more complicated. But, like, the attention to detail in the backgrounds, like, I totally get the Wild West vibe. And I feel like the theming of your stage, the atmosphere, can be just as important as the level design. You know, it's how everything works together. Because video games are a visual medium. You know, it's important to use your visuals well. You know, I will still take gameplay over, you know, plot, music, graphics, any day. You know, if I had to choose one thing to be good about it. But when multiple portions work together to create something greater than the whole, and not just, oh, this is independently pretty, but, oh, this enhances the atmosphere of the stage. Gives it a sense of place. You know, gives me more of a sense of what I'm even bothering to do here. Love it. This is cool. No, I like playing as Brightman too. Ow! Let's spice things up with bees. Spicy bees! Ouchie! That is a good color for him, I think. I'm still expecting things to pop out of pits. You cannot have my bulb! Mirage Saloon Zone, I like it. Should we be concerned that the sun is that close? I mean, this doesn't have to take place on Earth. Hey, those windmills are still going. They're not affected by the freezing. Oh, good. Always good to know that I'll have many more choices later on. Normally, I would be more excited about Proto Man, but considering my... Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm looking at. That's great. Considering my Mega Man fan game that I've been working on for like the last year plus, I want to come back here dressed as Proto Man to see if his dialogue changes. That would be funny. But I've seen a lot... Oh, he doesn't have dialogue. That's right. But I like that little Tomahawk Man throwback of him just popping in to give you something. Oh, also Brightman's climbing animation. Cool. But I've seen plenty of Proto Man, so I'm happy to play as other characters for a while. And realistically, Proto Man is in other fan games as well. But Brightman? How often do you get to play as Brightman? Gotta stop defaulting to bees. We're gonna try something stupid. We're gonna do this. Boink. Ow. He looks truly ridiculous, and I love it. Ow. Stop it. Let's be safe. Safety first here. Ride a whatever this is over everything. Woo! Oh, it's the totem pole thing from his stage. Oh, I get it. Okay. That makes so much more sense. I'm going to hug you. No, okay. Guess you don't want to hug. So much for the no damage run of Tier 9. Yes. I always love the different color freezes that you get when you're charging your Mega Buster. Here's another shielded enemy. Ah! Jump button stuck on me. Oh, it did it again. Sick 'em bees. Or is that I'm sick of bees? And I successfully used up all of that weapon. Yeah! I know this level. 12th place, Flashman85, Gutsman's Asteroid. Watch me get wrecked on my own level. And we know how this one goes. So, this is not the room that I wanted this to be. I don't remember if I told this story or not. I originally wanted to have one of the Dacone, however you pronounce it, limited edition, the Mega Man 6 Walker enemy that shoots tiny bullets at you and does nothing in here, just kind of walking back and forth protecting something, and I wanted a conveyor belt along the ceiling where you could use wire adapter, connect to the conveyor belt, and slide to the left over top of spikes that you couldn't otherwise get over top of, and then drop down, get the thingy-do, and then the Noble Nickel, and then slide under here. But at the time, I couldn't get the enemy to face the direction that I wanted and not walk backwards through the wall, and I also wasn't sure if the connecting to a conveyor belt with wire adapter was going to be patched out, like if that was intentional or not. So I decided, just for safety's sake, to not scrap it. Ow. I am not paying attention, I'm just walking. I know what I should do there. Yay, I took control of a spaceship. We'll come back to this one some other time. Fortunately, my Dachone Limited Edition did get to make a comeback, assuming we didn't discard my level from the pit. Kuno with Mount Saber! Oh boy. And this, I think I'll end on this one. So, again, Crystallis being one of my all-time favorite games, and this being a Crystallis-themed level, this makes me super happy. But let's see if I can come back... Well, let's see if the level loads at all. Let's see if I can come back with a more critical eye, now that I know what I'm in for. Because this is another... Right, don't shoot the townspeople. Just shoot the guards. This is another one of those situations where... Whoops. Let's see. Slash Claw is most like a sword. Although I would normally, like, charge up my sword and use special attacks anyhow instead. Alright, let's stop trying to goof around. But anyhow, now that I'm over the initial excitement, whoops, of this level, let's see how it holds up as just a level. But yeah, this is another case where the aesthetics, the overall feel of the stage is just as important as the level design. Crystallis is an NES RPG where you play as, and it's a top-down sort of in the same style as Zelda, except I happen to like it much better than Zelda. And you have a... Oh! Did that wrong. Anyways, you are a hero who has been sealed away in cryogenic stasis for 100 years after a terrible cataclysm that basically destroyed the world as we know it. And so you are going out collecting the 4 elemental swords to defeat all of the evil bad guys of the Dragonian Empire. Ah! There, that's better. It makes me so happy that the bounce sound effect has been replaced with the rabbit boot jumping sound effects from Crystallis. It makes me so happy. Wait. So you go around collecting swords, powering up your elemental power, getting cooler and cooler attacks, and fighting all of the enemies you see here, and more! Ow. This is cool use of the ice blocks. No! Try and get that again. Ugh, sad. That's true, Ace. It would have been interesting for the level to do something with the top-down view. To have, like, enemies walking around as if they're, you know, in their normal environment, and you're just odd because you're walking left to right on the ground. Although, I see where that could also potentially get a little mind-bendy and difficult to deal with. Because then you have that weird brain shift of, wait, everything in this level is just walking around freeform, and I'm constrained to walking left and right. It's not like you have flying enemies coming in and around, stuff's actually walking. I see where that could be weird. Although I could see, so Crystallis has these flying enemies that circle around you that are kind of plant-like, and I could see that coming into play. And I like that the ice blocks there are used to... Ow. To give you, you know, like 2 ways of doing it. Wow, you are just taking your sweet time going down. Lost my train of thought. Oh, that if you're good enough at platforming, you don't have to worry about the ice blocks. And they're sort of an easy way out. Wait, was it left? No, not yet. Right! Bats are just as irritating as ever. Yeah, I think the bats could have been toned down just a little bit. Wee. This is a cool room. Wee. One of these has... Yeah, that's where it was. It's probably the extra life. Oh gosh, what have I done? Whoops! You should be felled by everything! Do. Now, like I said, I'm only going back to Nightman in between tiers, although with as many... I guess as many costumes as there are good, there are some invulnerabilities to my default weapon. That's good. Ow. Let's see. Be safe. That's not gonna end well. Oh gosh! Can't believe that worked. Wait, did that just go through you? Did not even affect you! My plan is to 100% this, or at least attempt to 100% this. I make no promises of my ability to do so, given all of the achievements that I have learned about this day. Ah! That's good, because if you're doing a Buster-only run... Ow. Tricky. Huh. The sword weapon doesn't work in the sword game. Yeah, that's super fun. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're not in on the joke, or not in on the joke, if you don't pick up on the reference, this stage really doesn't seem as interesting or exciting, but from a Crystallis fan perspective, this is just so faithful to the source material. It gets such attention to detail right, and I think it does a wonderful job of capturing the essence of that game while translating it into Mega Man. And yeah, there are other things that could have been done with the perspective, like here, with this boss fight, this is kind of cool. You know, we get more of a sense of him kind of roaming around the battlefield with his jumps, rather than that actually being jumping. Yay! Yeah, I proved. This was fun. And I will go back to Nightman just for you. Actually, here's how I think I might do it, and then I'll call it a night. Here's how I think I might do it. I might go through each tier as one character. And then I know there's a lot of post-game content and bonus levels and that kind of stuff. And then I'll do some of the other characters, and I'll just kind of overlook, like Proto Man, maybe Bass, ones that you can get in other games. Ooh, secret beer. What? But this is the family game! It should be censored and be root beer. Oh my. Say who and the what now? Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about this. Is that one of the requirements for one of the challenges? I need to beat the game while looking like this with the beard? Blah. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Do not attempt to adjust your television. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is do one costume per tier. And then when I get into more bonus content, try out some of the other costumes. And we'll just do the most interesting, unique costumes first. And then if we happen to run out of game before we get around to Proto Man, Base, whatever, then that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm going to stop this here. Whew. So thank you for joining me. This has been more Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest 2, or Magmal 2 as we like to call it. I didn't realize until last stream where I played Metagal that 2 of my 3 temporary, whatever these are, title cards, did not have the Discord link on them. I had added them to the master, but I had somehow failed to change to the new image that had the Discord link. So now you can find me on Discord if you look at this, unless I've completely screwed up again, and Facebook and Twitter if you want advance notification about when I'm streaming. And you can also find me on Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube to watch me live. You can find me on YouTube as FlashMan85 Live if you want to watch the archive stream if you missed any part of this, or any other stream. I've played lots of other games in addition to this one. My plan is to continue going through Magmal 2 until I've gotten 100% or as much as I am physically capable of getting, and then we'll go on to other things. I may sneak in other live streams of other things here and there, but it'll be mostly this. So thank y'all, and I'll see you some other time. Bye!